What the hell?
The dream team. Woohoo! It's great
Oh,
to see
shit.
the gang back together.
You should try my meatballs.
Huh? Ooh. Old Bastion ult? Armor pack? Scatter arrow. Was that old nade? 3 weeks! That supports MTP? Double tanks. Ult combo. Oh, there's no way. This is actually Overwatch 1. Like,
Someone call the ambulance.
no.
Heroes never die.
No, the Mercy mains are back. No. Nah, I'm playing. Oh my god. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Amazing. Now, I knew it was classic, right? But I didn't know it was like actual classic. You know what I mean? I thought classic was just gonna be the 6v6 mode. And I mean, we already knew the 6v6 mode was gonna happen. It's just a player game.
Play of the game.
I did hate it though. I did hate old Torb turret. Level 3 turret was absolutely bullshit. I did not like it. But considering that everybody's just going back to being wacky and shit, this looks fun. You know what I mean? It's going to be a chance for people to experience Overwatch 1 again. 1.0, it seems. They're bringing back everything. Hashtag we made no changes. Hashtag Overwatch 2 is a fever dream. I think it's definitely going to feel way, way better than the god-awful Limit 2 quick play hack. That is horrible. It sucks. I do not like it. It is fuck ass. Oh wait, there is a dead block. Here we go. Blizzard released a completely new gaming world called Overwatch. Connected by a theme of fighting for the future, millions of you jumped in to experience new heroes like a time-jumping adventurer, an esports champion turned mech pilot, and a genetically modified gorilla from the moon. Winton mentioned? Together, we all fought across fantastic battlegrounds from all corners of a future Earth, including Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, King's Row, and god-awful Dorado. Anyways, now you'll be able to relive the nostalgia in a series of new limited time events in Overwatch 2. Yep, 3 weeks. You can experience the original heroes, abilities, and maps in the classic 6v6 team-based action you remember. Yes, get ready to answer the call for Overwatch Classic. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Each Overwatch Classic event will feature heroes and balance from popular moments in the game's history, ranging from the fast pace and frantic gameplay of the 2017 Moth meta. I don't think anybody liked the Moth meta, let's be real. To the triple support style of goats. I don't think anybody liked goats. Now, I'll be real, right? I think people would not hate these metas if they didn't last as long as they did, right? Because like goats is fun, but when it becomes the only thing that's meta, that's when it sucks ass. And literally the answer was just nerf Brig and then you're good. But you know, whatever. And the first Overwatch Classic event will be taking it all the way back to the original 1.0 release from May 2016, which includes many abilities that haven't been seen for years and all the chaotic gameplay from that era. Look at this, chat. Absolute beauty. Soldier 76 is actually going to be really good. He's actually going to be good again, chat. Patch 1.0 first introduced us to the first 21 heroes and 12 maps across 4 different game modes. Many of the heroes had high risk but high reward gameplay. You'll be able to flex with 1, 2, or even 6 tanks to form your frontline defense, plant multiple turrets on the payload, and constantly boop or hook your opponents into the Ilios well. I don't have my glasses on, sorry guys. expect heroes like Widowmaker to be a constant threat, or be careful as you try to peek around corners, as Hanzo's scatter arrow can strike you before you can see it. What do you mean expect heroes like Widowmaker to be a constant threat? Have you not played the game at all in the last 8 years, bro? Widowmaker's always a constant threat. That doesn't change anything. And Hanzo being actually good doesn't change anything. It just means he's actually playable. Junkrat and Diva mains will need to watch out as their own weaponry can harm them. And you'll be extra pressured to attack or defend the objectives, as Symmetra's teleporter will be able to transport players from their spawn directly back into the action. OG sim support. Finally, watch out for Mercy to swoop in after you make the stunning quintuple elimination, as her resurrect ultimate will instantly revive all her fallen allies at once. Damn. Regrouping heroes and their 4 original classes. No way. The completely useless system that they did that effectively just made way more DPS than support and tank than was necessary, but whatever. But you're not required to play attackers on attack or defenders on defending. Pick heroes that work best for you. Also, in the first few days in Overwatch Classic, will be no hero limits rule, as the original release didn't enforce hero limits. So you can have up to 6 of the same hero for any meme comp you want. After that, we'll enable single hero limits for the remainder of the first Overwatch Classic event. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. It makes sense. It was something that was that they got rid of very quickly, I believe. In general, each hero will be able to power up their ultimate ability a lot faster in Overwatch 2, as the general ultimate cost was much lower back then, and there's more things to shoot at. Also, any heroes that can be interrupted out of their ultimate can have a portion of their ultimate charge salvaged, depending on when the interruption occurred. Health pools, damage outputs, and projectile sizes are also reverted back to before Overwatch 2 Season 9 update. Yo, listen. Season 9 ruined this game. Thank God that it's being reverted. Like, honest to God. Alright, let's go. Offensive heroes is Cassidy. Gun, combat roll, peacemaker. Was this Fan the Hammer? Stun enemies that are in front of you. High Noon. What's different? Cassidy truly brings Wild West action into Overwatch. His damage output will be increased. Will be more increased than what you may be used to in Overwatch 2, with the damage from fanning the hammer dealing 70 damage per projectile. Cassidy's flashbangs restoring to its original from where heroes caught in the blast will be immobilized for a few seconds, leaving them vulnerable to attack. Finally, Deadeye has more versatility than Cassidy, can cancel from firing to save up to half his ultimate charge. Genji's Dragon Blade won't be able to be ignored so easily, as he can attack for up to 8 seconds. Genji is also more mobile, as double jump will reset as you wall climb. Now, since this is going to be Overwatch 1, right? Overwatch 1, Genji, he should have the good damage again. He should be able to be in a good state. Genji's actually going to be good, chat. Genji's actually going to be good. So Genji players, play. Genji enjoyers, play. I'm going to be playing Genji. Pharah, I'm just going to ignore this. Like, I already know what the character does. I played the game long enough. Pharah's original kit allows her more opportunities to stay in the air longer, and you can have more potential to boop opponents from ledges using her concussive blast. She also deals more damage with higher splash explosion damage from the rockets in her rocket launcher. I thought concussive blast was already ridiculous in Overwatch 2. Like, the knockback it does is absolutely insane. Reaper, short range. Oh yeah, hold on. Aside from broader damage changes in Overwatch 2, Reaper's passive, the Reapening, will return to its original form, where soul orbs will be dropped from defeated enemies that you can pick up to gain 50 HP. Also plan how you use Wraith form, as it cannot be cancelled early. Sheesh, chat. I think Tracer's gonna have no change. That's why I'm gonna skip Soldier 76. Tracer's time traveling playstyle as relatively unchanged. Yeah, throughout Overwatch history. Teenage changes to her pulse. Pulse bomb going to be the biggest adjustment. Expect pulse bomb to deal incredibly high damage that can finish off most heroes. It should be able to do that. It's an ultimate. What's different with 76 has mostly tuning changes throughout Overwatch history. His heavy pulse rifle deals less damage at 17 damage per projectile, but his rifle has no recoil and will instead have increased spread the longer you hold it. Bastion's original kit is much different than what you play with today. Bastion is a tricky hero that can keep chokeholds nearly unpassable when staged into sentry form, firing a volley of machine gun fire. Though he cannot move and has limited amount of ammo while in sentry form, this makes his biggest weakness, getting attacked from behind. Easy to exploit if the opponent can flank around him. Don't forget to use the self-repair to heal Bastion when you're not dealing damage. Also watch out as configuration tank will deal massive bursts of damage as he freely roams the battlefield in tank form. This is peak Bastion right here. Maybe not, tank form, or not tank form. The was it Sentry, where he just goes into turret form. Yeah, turret. But tank form is peak. Old Bastion Ultimate is peak. Is peak. I'm glad to see it back. Hanzo, the guy, he's back. Hanzo's most notable change was swapping his original specialty arrow, the scatter arrow. This powerful choke buster attack will launch a volley of projectiles reflecting on walls, which combined with sonic arrow is a great way to stop a flanking target that may be hiding around the corner. Hanzo won't have his lunge passive either, so his mobility is more limited. Yo, Hanzo's back though, chat. Hanzo's back. Hanzo is back, man. Junkrat. Junkrat has a lot more risk to his own health, as damage from his frag launcher will be dealt on him as well. Concussion Mine only has one change, which will limit how Junkrat can use this ability to jump into action or deal damage to opponents. Okay. Many of you will find May's original kit to be much cooler. Literally, the primary fire from the blaster will quickly freeze individual enemies. May's already a fucking straight up devil, straight up Satan in the game. Now she's back to just wreak havoc on this world once again. Mainly because she's a tank in the DPS roster. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about her being in the wrong role. Allowing her to deal an icy elimination with the all fire. Also, Ice Roll will be more formidable obstacle and taking out HP having 500 health. Like, this is what I mean. Straight up tank. Torb. Build it to her armor pack. Build an armor up. Molten core. Scrap collector. Collect scrap to gain resources. Oh my god. Or OG Torb. Torb's original kit is about building his tools and resources out of the scraps fallen from both allies and opponents. Collect scrap to deploy armor packs that you or your allies can pick up for additional armor HP. When you use deploy turret, a small low damage level 1 turret will be placed, but you can use your forge hammer to upgrade it to level 2, which is the same turret that now deploys automatically in the live game. With the original Molten Core Ultimate, powers up Torbjorn with additional armor and faster movement, and instantly upgrades a level 2 turret to the missile launching rapid firing level 3 turret to secure any battleground. This motherfucker's gone unchanged, let's be real. However, Widowmaker will be more vulnerable each time she uses grappling hook, as it has a longer cooldown. Good. Fuck this character, bro. Piece of shit. Baby girl. Favorite tank. D.Va's original kit is more static and lacks micro missiles ability that would be added later in Overwatch. Notably, her defense matrix continuously channels the field for several seconds between a 10-second cooldown, and Pilot D.Va can be damaged from the blast for her own self-destructibility, which takes 4 seconds to explode, making it a challenge for Pilot D.Va to stay out of the blast radius for the devastating ability. Ryan, while Ryan won't have the advantage of 2 charges to his fire strike and a smaller HP pool, his Earth Shadow will have more horizontal and vertical range to catch enemies off guard. Also, he will be able to mitigate incoming damage as his barrier health is much, much higher than in the live game. Reinhardt is back. Double tank. Roadhog's kit has often received tuning adjustments based around his ability the hook to catch opponents because he is a bullshit hero by design. Carefully avoiding the hook as it will launch anything and everything around him and can deal a lethal 1-2 combo between a scrap gun melee for an easy finishing blow to most low HP heroes. Winton's kit will be missing the long-range attack from his Tesla gun that was introduced in Overwatch 2. Also, carefully time your placement of barrier projector as cooldown starts only after the shield expires instead of when it is deployed. Original Zarya has separate cooldowns for particle barrier and projected barrier. Good. So you can be careful on whether you use it to protect yourself or your teammates. However, Zarya's ability to gain energy from these two abilities is much higher than the live current game. Oh my god, there's only 4 supports. What's different? While the identity of Lucio's kit has remained the same, his crossfade will feel the most different. Increases the effectiveness of your current song, as it provides a radius of 30 meters versus the 10 meter range in his current kit, but with less healing to his allies. However, this enables him to be a great character to help rush his team to the next team fight with ease. Okay. We're going to skip Mercy because we know she's back. Originally categorized as a support hero, Symmetra's kit was more geared to providing utility to her allies than dealing damage directly. Her Photon Shield ability grants your allies with additional shield health, which can regenerate as long as they are not eliminated. With Teleporter as her ultimate, you can place the exit teleporter anywhere on the map and be linked directly to your active spawn room. Considering playing more than one Symmetra to create a complex sentry turret fortifications to wash clean any chokeholds from your opponents. Ridiculous, but support sim is back. Zenyatta's kit remains relatively unchanged, short of not having a snap kick passive that was added later. However, watch out for his Orb of Destruction as damage amplification increases 50% of the damage received onto its target. Broken. Zen is back. Now, the elephant in the room. Mercy's Resurrect as an ultimate works as a great team fight counterplay, allowing her to target up to 5 allies in range to be resurrected immediately. Watch out if there are multiple Mercy players on your team, as the benefit from her damage boost can be multiplied. Stacking abilities. Oh my lord. Oh my god. If Overwatch Classic gets a good reception, multiple players coming back day after day, we could see Overwatch Classic be a permanent thing in Overwatch 2.